Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Wide with Declan. As always, we will discuss NASCAR related topics, so let's get right into it. Our first topic is Junior Motorsports hires Rodney Childers to be their crew chief, one of their crew chiefs for 2026. So it was announced yesterday that longtime Cup Series crew chief Rodney Childers will take over as the number one crew chief for the crew chief for the Junior Motorsports number one entry in 2026, piloted by multiple drivers, including the current driver of the number one, Carson Kvapil and Connor Zilisch. So, I understand moving Childers down, but what I don't really understand is moving Carson Kvapil out of his full time ride. He's been doing actually although he obviously hasn't been up to scuff with Allgaier and Connor Zilisch, he has been doing a pretty good job this year. He's higher than his experienced teammate Sammy Smith in the points, and he's made the playoffs and probably safely going to advance into the round of 8. So I don't really get what they're trying to do here. Maybe his funding ran out. Maybe Bass Pro Shops ran out with Junior Motorsports, but Carson Kvapil has Clariant's technologies behind him, so I don't really get what they were trying to achieve. So they're keeping Allgaier and Sammy Smith in their respective cars. Obviously, the driver for the 88 car has not been announced yet, as that seat will open up at the end of the year with Zilich's departure up to the Cup Series. With Zilich's move up to the Cup Series, that seat will open up. And then their part-time entry, the 9 car. Wonder what that's going to do. So a lot of question marks surrounding Junior Motorsports. And our second topic is, a lot of questions surrounding by far the most successful team in the Xfinity garage this season. And our second topic is possible full season points. So they've been able to overhaul the NASCAR. They're looking to overhaul the NASCAR playoff system, and there were rumors today that possibly there is a chance of going back to full season 36 race point standings, which I am all in. I am all in on a 36 race points format. Although it might not be as exciting in the final races, we still will get a 100% deserved legitimate champion every single year. And obviously with the current state of the NASCAR playoffs, I'd like to trade for some excitement for legitimacy. But just some good old-fashioned points racing, back to the Winston Cup days. So if you guys want to know my perfect playoff system, this is it right here. 36 race points format. Every position is worth 1 point, so it's easier to follow. Stages and stage points still exist, but obviously no playoff points. But the stage points will all work the same minus the playoff points. So, yeah. So I'm all in for a full season points format. So this weekend and then the weekend preview. This weekend, the NASCAR Cup Series, the NASCAR Xfinity Series, and the ARCA Menard Series head out to the Midwest to Kansas Speedway. The ARCA Menard Series has its second to last race of 2025. Brendan Butterbean Queen has all but locked up the championship. Has the title all but locked up in that series. He's had an amazing year driving that 28 car for Pinnacle Racing Group. Now onto the Xfinity Series, their second race in their playoffs in the round of 12. Eric Almirola got it done at Bristol, a non-playoff driver. So all the playoff drivers still without wins in the playoffs. But the top seed is Connor Zilisch at plus 85. The 4 drivers who come into this race below are the RCR duo of Jesse Love and Austin Hill, Harrison Burton for AM Racing, and Junior Motorsports' Sammy Smith with his early exit at Bristol. And the big show, the NASCAR Cup Series, gets the middle race in the round of 12 this weekend. The four driver Ryan Blaney got it done this past weekend at Loudon, locking himself into the round of 8. And then the four that come into this race below are ninth place, I believe ninth place Austin Cindric, 10th place Ross Chastain, 11th place Tyler Reddick, and then 12th place is his teammate Bubba Wallace. So some drivers to look out for this weekend are obviously Tyler Reddick comes in below the cut line, has won here before, really good at ripping the top at this racetrack as he's known for. And then another driver here, a bit of an underdog to look out for, Chris Buescher. He's been strong in the mile and a halfs this season. Obviously the victim of the loser in the closest ever finish in NASCAR Cup Series history here last spring. So he's got a big chip on his shoulder to perform this weekend. Although he's not a playoff driver, he still has a big chip on his shoulder to perform. And that does it for this week on 4 Wide with Declan. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and bye for now.